Hi you guys, so I am back with another video. This video is a plain and simple guide to someone who is a beginner to makeup, to understand what to apply, when, how to apply your base, how to set it. So if you are new to makeup, please keep watching, and if you are not, please scroll below. Okay, so now the first and very basic rule if you are new to makeup is that I have to prep my skin before applying any product on it, which means I have to moisturize and apply sunscreen. So that I've already done. I'm going to jump into the tutorial directly. Now the first step when I'm applying any kind of makeup is that I use a primer. Now here I am using this gel based primer. It's a pore minimizing primer since I am oily in my skin and I want my pores to minimize. Now the reason for applying a primer, especially a pore minimizing primer, is that I it kind of gives a layer on the skin so that the makeup does not penetrate inside your skin. It stays over the layer and it lasts much longer. Also, these makeup products should not be entering your bloodstream directly. It kind of forms a barrier between your skin, and it helps to keep your skin healthy when you're applying makeup regularly, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to do this side of my face, and I'm going to give myself soft dewy makeup here, and on this side I'm going to go for the proper makeup. So this side I am going in. The first step is that you apply your base. So I'm going to do my BB cream here. For those of you who don't like going in with the rigid foundation routine, this is your step number one. So I'm going to blend it in. Now, if you take my suggestion, BB cream is better blended in with sponge. So I'm going to switch to a beauty blender in order to blend my BB cream on this side of the face. But you remember, whatever product that you're applying through whatever brush or makeup tool, just lightly dab it in or apply it in a downward. Don't no pulling or tugging, just apply it very with a very light hand in the downward direction. So yeah, this side I'm done with my BB cream. You already see the difference. Yes, it's given me a sheer coverage. And on this side of my face I am going in with my foundation. Now even in foundations there are different variants that you might come across. There would be a dewy finish foundation, and there would be a matte finish foundation, and then there are different kinds of coverage. So there is light coverage foundation, and there's medium coverage foundation, and there is a full coverage foundation. So when you're buying your foundation, you have to ensure that it is the perfect match for your skin, like this one is to mine, right? Another thing that you will ensure is that you will understand the undertone of your skin. Is your undertone yellow or is your undertone pink? So usually Indians have a yellow undertone, but people who are extremely fair, whose foundation is in the shade of ivory, usually they have a pink undertone. Okay, so this side of the face is now covered with foundation. You see, foundation I like to use brushes, and BB cream I like to use beauty blenders, because this kind of saves the product and spreads out evenly. This, you want to give it a natural look, and that happens with a beauty blender. Okay, so the first step was primer, the second step was foundation, and the third step is your concealer. This side I'm going to use my liquid concealer, and okay, One small trick that you do is you apply your concealer like this, here and here, to give yourself a nice and chiseled, it kind of lifts the whole area. I'm going to blend it in again and lifting it upwards, going towards my forehead. And this, I'm going to blend it downwards. Okay, right. And on this side of my face, I'm going to use this cream concealer. That one was liquid. Here, since we're going for soft and dewy and everyday natural makeup look, I'm going to go in with a cream concealer. So yeah, so that is our base done. Okay, now comes my blush. So for this side of my face, I'm going to go in with this powder blush, and I'm going to apply it in upward motions like so, in order to give that lifted look. If I could, I would show it to you. Like, I would apply the blush at the center of my cheeks and I would look completely round in my face, and while I apply it like this, it's going to give me a nice lifted look like this, right? So we don't want the blush to, the rest of the product, I'm just going to tap in on my blush or whatever is left so that it looks even. Okay, so this side of the blush is done. Now on this side of my face, I'm going to go in with my creme blush, and in the same direction, in the same stroke that we talked about, and I'm going to blend it in with this beauty blender. Now this one's quite pigmented, but since we are working with the beauty blender here, it's going to drink up any excess product that we might have. Yeah, so that is done. Next in, I am going to go in with my highlighter. I'm taking this one from Wet n Wild. It's a pink shimmery blush. I'm using the same blush brush. Now the whole point behind this is that you just have to be precise while you're applying it. I don't have sadly a cream highlighter right now, but I'm going to use the same thing here as well, just a little bit. Yeah, okay. Next in, we are going to go with this palette from Inside Cosmetics, and I'm going to take my beauty blender here. I'm going to take this darker shade, this one right here, to create a nice bronzy effect, and I'm going to blend that in, and a little bit on the forehead as well. So the whole idea behind doing a bronzer is that when you've done your base, you don't want to look all white, and this is my secret trick. I do my bronzer or my contour right here like this in the shape of number 3, and it kind of gives the perfect look. You already see the difference. This side looks much more lifted, whereas this side is still a little plump. So even on this side, I'm going to go in with my powder bronzer. Let's see if we can find it. So here's the trick, if you don't have your powder bronzer with you, take this eyeshadow palette and take this cool tone brown color from here, and just, that must do your job. Making the same number 3 with it to give my face some sculpting. So yeah, that's it, my girls. You are done with your base, but you also can't skip the most important part of doing your makeup, which is giving the closure with your powder. Now on this side where we've used all the creme products and we want the makeup to be light, I'm using this banana powder. This kind of closes the whole look and gives you that nice matte effect. And not just matte effect, it helps the makeup to stay through the day. Now you see the difference already. This side is matte and much more, you know, like not so oily, and this side is still looking very bright and dewy and all. When it's so dewy, the makeup is going to budge. And on this side I'm going to use my favorite MAC Cosmetics Compact. I'm in the shade NC25. I'm going to lightly brush in the product. And also the most important part, not forget to do it on your neck. So yeah, that's it. We are done with the whole look. This is your base all set. Now if you're new to makeup, this is all that you need in order to fix your face, right? I hope you girls like it. I'm going to also do one more extra step, which is my makeup setting spray. This is going to keep your makeup intact. It will not budge no matter what you do now. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys like the video. Let me know if you have any more suggestions or any more ideas that you want to take with me, take from me. The last step that we're going to do is apply a nice glossy glitter lip shade, and you're done for the day. Let me know how you like it. Bye bye.